Okay, so let's get this to an end, hopefully. I hope my throat just doesn't die. I mean, like, I think it's the next stage. Yeah, I just need a story part and then we go in. How should one sort out one's thoughts when reuniting with a mortal enemy after a long absence? Share a dance? It was Cardi and Amaya, right? Or no, Laurentina and Amaya, yeah. Do you remember how we first met, Laurentina? Badly injured, you lay across the rocks of that snow-like beach, as if you were some kind of sleeping beauty. Oh, but was she the one who tortured her, like in the Church of the Deep again? Or experimented upon her, I guess. After drifting along the currents for so long, I was finally awoken by some truly rancid land dwellers. How I wished I could have slept forever. How could that be? If I'm remembering properly, we made quite a good first impression on each other, right? But I won't deny. Otherwise, you would have ended up in like Quintus chopped into itty bitty pieces. Itty bitty. A bitty kabitty. Sorry. Speaking of, what a damn shame. Why couldn't have I felt this back at San Viento? I could have reminiscent with him so much more vigorously. Amaya maintains her elegant posture. The nether sea brand spreads as far as she can see. But Laurentina does not take her seriously in the slightest. What is she looking at? Your recovery seems to have gone well. Thanks to you. What about the other one? How is he doing? Who knows? Maybe he ended up like Quintus and perished at the hands of the hunter. Which one? It was just idle chatter. Sorry about that. Virginia Mars. True, if there's anything in life that can pose a threat to a hunter, it would be those so-called arts. But you don't seem very well versed in fighting with arts either. Aren't you a bit too pathetic? Laurentina, have you ever wondered why your consciousness sometimes clears up and sometimes blurs? Or how you can even function after being injected with such a concentrated dose of refined liquid originium? Oh, did her arts do it? Isn't that because I'm built different? You've also told me about your dance lessons. Ah, damn it, I can't believe you told me before I got to remember it myself. Fine, there were dance lessons. What else did I tell you about Tamaya? Stop changing the subject, Laurentina. Or are you saying you know exactly how you woke up? I've done many experiments on you, my sleeping beauty. She built different. For the longest time, we could only understand the ocean through the knowledge of the islanders. And then, a perfect organism appeared right in front of us. Our methods were primitive at best, even if we donned the trappings of the church. We could not hide our blemish as land-dwelling creatures. Cases of us embracing the sea were few and far between, and the new lifeforms were seldom stable. Yeah, welcome back, Mona. Do you still remember the huge ruckus you made right after waking up? In the first conversation we had after that. I asked, how did the Aegir manage to do it? Amaya dodges Spectre's attack. She gently caresses her neck, and the glow of the golden horn seems to bleach her skin a ghostly pale. You hold a massive amount of refined liquid originium right here. If an ordinary person had their spinal fluid replaced with such a concentration of liquefied originium, they wouldn't be merely comatose, no two ways about it. I really ought to thank you. After all, you allowed me to experience a completely different life. Do you know how many Aegers had their futures forcibly wrenched from them because of that trench-sucking scum you worship? And what would you originally have been then? An opera singer? A playwright? As if, of course not. I wanted to be a sculptor. Even my teacher said I had a talent for it. When I was little, the city I lived in had massive snow-white statue. Did it collapse during the Seaboard's invasion? Nah, that'd be too cliché. I've never even seen it broken. We moved it to a different city before long. But that statue only remained in my head, and I never forgot what it looked like. And then, thanks to you guys, I finally understand the allegory of that statue alternating between black and white amidst the shadow. Here. If I'd continued my studies in Aegir, I might have never learned the more nuanced meaning of that word. You can stop stalling for time now. I know your arts are related to perception. I've seen them. Think of it this way. I met some real weirdos up Rose Island. I might have done some rather unbecoming things, but never mind. I'm sure they'll forgive me. Hey, what did you do? Also, give me a second. Yeah, that's a Justice Crude. Is that the name of a ship? A much better ship than this one. Anyway, your precious eaters are all dead or injured, and your Netherseed brand can't do anything but eat away at this bumptious home. What's next? Need help writing your suicide note? You don't get to see authentic A-grade calligraphy every day, you know. Well then, Laurentina. Amaya extends her hand to Spectre. Her slender palms are covered in the Netherseed brand as if she's wearing faintly luminescent formal dress gloves. Spectre does not reject her, but grips her weapon tightly with one hand while holding Amaya in the other. The two of them step delicately across the golden helm. Actually, I wasn't much of a dancer when I was young. The captain taught me a few times. Much later, she had better dancer than you. You know what keeps your apathy in check. You also know why it's easier to wake up from your affliction the closer you are to the sea. The other hunters, particularly Gladia, must have guessed it long ago, but she's always been reluctant to admit the truth to herself. It could not be simpler, yet it is so cruel. Isn't it because I've returned home, and I'm smitten by the scenery? Laurentina, I never realized how much you love self-deprecating humor. But you're not wrong, returning home, returning to the sea. It's because their blood flows within you. The seaborn part of you sounding back to Reginium, the seaborn part of you is what wakes you up when you return to the ocean. So this awakened you as you are now. Are you a seaborn or abyssal hunter? Give me a second. Watch your step. Thank you. Oh, cute. You aren't expecting to shake me, are you? Like how Scotty got lectured by that tonking scum back in Sarmiento? Are you not shaken, even though you recognize that your strength, your sanity, and your soul long come from your enemies? No one can remain unperturbed in the face of this truth. I haven't finished my story yet. Do you know why I love sculpting? Because during the process of carving, chiseling, and shaping, Spectre pauses her footsteps. Amaya is caught by surprise for a moment. Spectre releases her hand as the other is already bearing her weapon down. At that moment, her expression glistens with a childlike glee. We give meaning to the forms of the dead, liberating them from the void of meaninglessness. Just like my lovely destiny. Back to the captain. Oh, Scotty, let's go. There's no end to this rash. What do we do? How are we going to catch up to it? Where is it going? They retreat to the ocean when hurt. We don't often hunt them on dry land. But, the sea terrors managed to breach the hull, but even the cannons of high-speed battleships shouldn't be enough to damage the ship of fools. They've had years. Massive ship had through it long ago. They trapped the ship but didn't sink it. Why? We can ponder this all we like, but regardless of what miracles it took, we need a plan fast or the ship is really going to sink. A plan, huh? That I do have. Quickly take out the enemy, and then they should retreat back to their nest. It's truly that easy. If not, then we must make it so. It's heading up, hurry. We can't let it reach the ocean. But sea terrors are practically clogging the entire corridor. Can you still jump? What? The roof's been corroded by the Netherseed brand and is very fragile. We'll take a shortcut. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there's the bitch. There you are, my quarry. You, prey on blood relatives, prey on kin. You have eaten many. Well, no shit, you think we can live off the wind? To consume is without fault. Food is plenty. You will consume me. You are inviting me. Because formation from afar cannot pass to kin. Language they do not understand. Vibration of air, utterance of sound, understanding of rules, learning of language. That's why I hate those damn Aegers. Look, even the monsters are learning Aegria now. Don't think I'll show you any mercy just because you learned how to talk, scumbag. You consume me, I consume you. Feeding has continued for too long, must be ended. How quickly time flies, you little runt. All this time I watch you grow up. You think you're the predator? You're nothing more than my domesticated beast. Alfonso's blade digs into the seabird's body while its sharp fangs scratches his arm. Blood splatters through the air and the atmosphere intensifies. The seabird's movements are becoming faster. You're in my last change of clothes. I ought to skin you alive. Over here. You shark. You will consume. Shut up. You don't need to blather on to kill your prey. We just do our job. Stop it before it jumps into the sea. Think you can run? The zebra continues to increase its speed, appearing to leave an afterimage of itself in place. It strides and bounds, and in an instant it's already on the opposite side of the deck, barely touching the ground. It dives straight into the ocean. But something else is even faster in it, is it, Nadia? A black shadow cuts off its retreat and smashes it on the floor. There, away from the light, something sears a mark into the deck, causing the entire ship to shudder. Or is it the night? It could be the night. My, you're the same type of thing as Quintus, aren't you? If not, half of your body would have been sent flying, not just a little scratch like that. Next up is... Wait, what's this? The scent. You felt it, of course. He's no longer concealing himself, which means he has proven that what he wishes to prove. He has said what he wished to say. God damn it, brain. Alas, I thought he'd be able to understand. Understand what? If the scent belongs to his master rather than something else that turned into a seaboard, then it says giving up on him ever understanding. Based on what I've seen of your shallow experiences and moral judgments, your idea of trustworthy Jaeger is usually just whoever stands out most. Pianus has made his move. In that case, I can't waste any more time with her. There's no more point in stalling. I must find the herald. I must welcome it. Leaving so soon? I thought we were just getting started. Maybe next time, Laurentina. If we ever meet again, let's have another chat about Hager. So it was the Abyssal Hunter. Gadi doesn't blink. She couldn't be more familiar with these movements, simple, straightforward, a force of nature. She remembers how her colleagues at Rose Islands assessed her, as well as how she assessed the two in front of her, back when she first saw them. However, you were all chosen, deemed worthy by Jaeger under my command. You should have been prodigies of exacting violence, your hunting genes completing your skills. But you've regressed, Kadi. You are... It's not dead yet, Don Pianus. Don't be in such a rush to patronize Kadi. I am aware. Take heed against Kadi, just like before, I only teach you once. Pianus swings his weapon. The strike is straightforward and without excess. It is sufficiently swift, such as the seaboard cannot avoid it despite its wishes. Afterwards, an enormous rumbling sound proves that the strike was also sufficiently strong. By the time the seaboard is miserably thrown against a turret that's never been fired, his body has already been considerably cut down in size. Like so, grasp its movements, make a decision, swing your weapon, make a decision, aim to kill. This is how you fight them. You're slower than before and more cautious. Your life on land has been no small influence on you. I never thought... But how did you survive? I thought you died, but you... And Swordfish, how did you two survive? What about the others then? The first company and the fourth company, did they... By my standards, my survival was a tragedy. The seabird told me that others could not be allowed to live on. They would not have overlooked anything in their nest. Of course, based on Gladia's usual attitude, by her standards, this was also a disgrace. Finish it off first. As for your situation, we can wait for all hunters to arrive. You, in this dry floating vessel on this ship, hunt. You left our kind. Death does not benefit our kind. Your death also does not benefit our kind. You... What kind of hunter talks before his quarry is dead? That's the first lesson we teach in field training. I seem to always be cleaning up after the best of your Jaegers. What is it that you want? What do you need with my ship? Look what you did to Iberia and to Victoria, letting monsters overrun Ursus. Stubborn bastard. Run it through, no, Alfonso. Take this. Take this. How about that? Huh. Is it over? It's never over. I can't feel my hand. Look out beneath you. What? It's not dead yet. You chipped through the deck? Trying to jump onto the chopping block yourself, you sack of meat? No, not quite. After it, we didn't chase it back into the cabin. There's still more of its skin on the ship. It's looking for her. Oh, is it gonna devour Amaya? Oh, fuck. Chewing sounds. Oh, it's eating its skin. Burn it with fire now. What do we have here? Herald. Skinless skin. Wounds can be healed, no way to nourish our kind. The young attack, but not to hunt. Amaya simply listens quietly. The wound Spectre left on her slender body continues to bleed, dripping into the pool of blood already shed by the seaborn and mixing into one. Amaya simply listens quietly. You also hurt. You consume me. Kin, you live. Our kind will continue and survive. The seaborn bows its body, lowering itself to Amaya's feet. It closes its eyes and awaits death. Amaya continues to listen quietly. Dedication, sacrifice. These sorts of unrequited altruism are respected by humans and considered virtues. Eager, I have never seen that country myself, a vast country larger than Iberia, Victoria, or Russos, or perhaps all three combined. I've heard that the Eager are rationalists, but how rational can they be compared to the rationality of our kin? Listen to me, Herald. There is nothing noble about sacrifice, and dedication is not necessarily a virtue. Give me a second. Okay, that's fine. Virtue? Noble? You do not need to understand what sacrifice or dedication are. Only the mediocre would presume that the seaborn becoming closer to humanity is any form of evolution. No. This is merely an increased tolerance to allow for more possibilities. When we praise those who selfishly serve their kin, all that means is that so many more have chosen to do otherwise. If any young loonpincers will die in the jaws of their natural predators to protect their kin, then why do we feel a need to repeatedly extol such a virtue? Humans only sing the praises of what's rare, using morality to whitewash altruism, all in an attempt to justify their utilitarian hearts. Sorry, deeming themselves more noble than beasts. Such ridiculous self-aggrandizement. It is clear that the cracks between nations and races are tearing this land asunder. Life has never been without order, my herald. This is the final answer I sought, for which I left the land and entered the sea. Tibor closes his eyes. It is contemplating the words of Amaya, the words of its kin. It does not understand, but its kin says it does not need to understand, only to do. The next moment it feels its skinless kin place her hand upon its body. Its kin says, "Consume me or what?" I ask of you, remember me. Set me free. Consume me. God damn it. Because she's as strong as Quintus. Because she's as strong as Quintus, that's gonna be fucking nice. Well, if the monster just ends up strong as Quintus, it's gonna be easy. I basically one-shot it, but it's not gonna be so easy. The dog has just a war fetish. Maybe you do. Amaya! No, the scent is still here. It couldn't have gotten far. It can cut through the walls corroded by netherly brand and return to the ocean. But that's not all. Something happened here. Its wall trails disappeared. You all stay here. I'll go after it myself. Why would hunters be afraid to return to the ocean? This is a disgrace. Then stew in that disgrace, Gladia. We need to treat carefully. I alone will be enough to handle this. No, you won't. I'll go with you. To monitor me? To maintain discipline. As you please. But surely you can feel it too. More seaborn are approaching. This place may be closer to shore, but it's already become the heart of the ocean. How much more story is there? Oh, Knight, I forgot about you. Soon, soon, the grand domain. Very soon, the storm is tearing the sky open. The terrible waves, they come, they will come. We shall watch, we shall wait. We shall meet the terrible waves. Let's go, Horsey! Please, let it be stage and not more story. I'm gonna be mad if it's more story. Yeah, there we go. Okay, how much am I gonna oh, fuck's sake, I have to defend up there as well. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. I finished the league, yeah? Yeah, I can. How did it go? Quite well. I've won the last 3 games, so I'm kinda happy. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. I say I can already tell. Oh no. How many leaders do we face? 1. And it's gonna be annoying and all the fucking seaboard. Let me just redo this right quick. So I'm gonna probably quick select please. I'm probably just gonna go with the good old reliable. You and where is in you? I leveled you up just for this. You and you and you. I even level Schwarz up a little bit. These 2 just a little bit. You and you. Huh. Okay, let's see, you never know, it could be good, it could be bad, like the 70% dodge is gonna just make me wanna scream. Let's start with this. Level 40 when I left, ay. Oh, why more story? Oh, my throat. God damn it, I finally was like, I'm gonna rest a little bit. Apparently, no, I'm not allowed to rest. Also, what's that? Oh. There we go. Oh, sweet. Can't sit. Die of Iberia, it's been a long time since I last set foot here. Is the Inquisitor dead, I wanna know? Countless soldiers from the Penal Battalion laid down their lives here, and when the seaboard finally broke through the defense line, countless engineers died in vain inside this lighthouse. Before our last ship was sunk, we fled. For every 10 men who left home, hardly 1 returned. But now, behold, light. Carmen's voice trembles for the first time in an eternity. Countess stares silently into the center of the distant reef. A massive lighthouse illuminates the entire sky as bright as the day. I don't see the ship. That is a good sign. It proves they found what they were looking for. Let's proceed. As long as this light is not extinguished, we will press forward. Is he still killing them? Monster. Clear the way. We are going in. The heat of fire. The sea terrors gather around the main door, wandering, spinning. Carmen's eyes sweep into the distance. They follow a line of the shared corpses and those abominations the entire way, their remains vanishing with the wind. The sea terrors do not feel fear, but they do know how to seek advantage and avoid disadvantage. Their base instincts have taught them to hunt cautiously. They have been taught fear. These creatures may not know what a country is, let alone laws and morals. But they have learned to fear the High Inquisitor. They have learned to fear everything we have built on top of civilization. Dario! Council doesn't say anything. She can see. She can see a strange ring on a patch of fluorescent ground. Shared corpses are shaking high to the mountain. The deaths of tens of thousands of their kin had imprinted a new behavior on the sea terrors. Do not approach the lighthouse. A feeble flame still flickers. It was originally a great bonfire. Before the sea terrors had perished in a tide of death, there was nothing more flammable here at all. At the heart of the flame stands a single man. He lifts a lantern and leans on his sword, just as he did when he learned to stand guard in the sea of motionless. You've done well, Dario. Be at peace now. Oh, he died standing. What a cliché way to do it, but sure. Would have been nice to see it at the very least. The lantern in Dario's hand seems to echo Carmen's farewell. In an instant the fire swallows even more sea terrors before the raging flame then wraps around the silent High Inquisitor. His already clouded eyes are still gazing far into the distance. Carmen remains silent for a long time before Dario's statue-like body Council does not interrupt Carmen's mourning. She only takes in the scene with her eyes. There aren't many signs of the hunter's activity here. The Inquisitor remained here alone, staving off the surging tides of sea terrors until his life was spent. How cliché though, that was expected. Sorry about that. Still kinda dying. But even if the soldier's life force had bled dry long ago, the sea terrors still feared him, because his flame had not extinguished, because his light had not dimmed. The Inquisitor had turned himself into a force of nature, a pledge to defend the sanctity of the Eye of Iberia even beyond death. After a long time, Carmen lifts his head. Only then does Kelsey see the signs of age in an old man in front of her. Though the Inquisitor had used various methods to prolong his life, in this moment he could no longer hide the fatigue in his eyes. He turns his head and looks towards Concet, then back at Dario, who was gradually disappearing into the flames. He was my finest student, Concet. 3 minutes to mourn the death of the soldiers. Once the flames goes out, nothing will stand between the sea terrors and their nest. They will swarm this place. Also, I didn't see the girl. At least his disciples survived. Are there no higher level seaborn here? Doesn't seem so for the time being. Their numbers are nothing to be feared then. For the time being. We ought to find a more permanent solution. The Eye of Iberia was built by Breugan. It has the potential to become a hub to establish a link with Ager. Assuming they were able to find a ship. Wait, hold on. Who reactivated the Eye of Iberia? Neither Ager nor Dario should have had any experience with this. Look up there. What was his name again? Yeah, Jory. Oh, sorry about that. Finally! The control panel was fine. I'm totally worn out. Oh, Monsa. Hums curiously. Huh! You are... I must admit, you surpassed my expectation. You managed to relight the Eye of Iberia by yourself, restoring at least 30% of its functionality. You did this alone under these conditions. You're the one Mr. Elysium mentioned. Oh. What about Mr. Inquisitor? He's been fighting for his life down there this entire time, and I didn't dare get close to him since I wouldn't be able to help anyway. So all I could do was keep an eye on the control panel here. He made the ultimate sacrifice. What? But by no means was it in vain. He sacrificed himself for his faith, and as such will now live on forever. He died heroically as an Inquisitor, as a vindicator of Iberia. His ideal self shall be forever enshrined on the coasts of Iberia. And then there's you, Ager. You have defended the purpose of his sacrifice. You have persisted all this time and never given up. You've done well. I never got to talk to him much, but he... What about Ganfaro? What's going to happen to my home? I usually don't answer every question from the general public. But for now, I don't intend to lie to you. Grandfather will soon be under the management of the Penal Battalion. The citizens will all come under their unified control and contribute to the construction of frontline checkpoints. Also, Fiago died at the hands of heretics. No! How could this happen? Uncle Fiago, is he really? He had long been aware of the Church of the Deep's cultists, yet turned a blind eye to them. His cover-up thwarted the plans of the Penal Battalion and delayed their ability to send support here. Even if he'd escaped death, he would have escaped me, child. Judry collapses limply onto the ground. He feels numb and exhausted. He feels like the single string supporting him through everything that happened. Long-worn fin had suddenly snapped. Uncle Fiago, why? Monsieur, guard the entrance. Can you confirm where the ship of Fools was last seen? Let me count it. Not that far, and the last signal came less than 48 hours ago. What? She's still able to send signals? Brogan helped Iberian royal family construct lighthouses and fleets. Why, if not for restoring a connection to his homeland? With the Eye of Iberia or some transponder hidden in the corner of the ship of Fools, they only use the eager technology without reservation. Of course, so this assumes that the Seaborn haven't already destroyed the ship or turned it into their nest. Carmen's eyes slightly followed the direction of light extending towards the horizon. The ship of Fools cannot be seen by the naked eye, the ocean is too expansive, and what's not too far for a ship is still a cruel joke for those on land. The very saint once again shows his age, his lips quiver, as if innumerable thoughts are crossing through his mind. Alfonso, Garcia, Thor, Julia, are you still out there? Well, two of them are. Two of them are. Kinda. One and a half, let's say. My captain and Gladia pursued it into the sea. We should go help them. No, it'd be better waiting here. The waters are restless and the seabirds send for us together. There's probably more than just one. Did you hear something, Sally? What? No, I didn't. I see. What have you done to this place? You Ager, how do you get in here? I was the only one with the key, and then the old deadbeat kicked the bucket. I threw it into the ocean. It's been 50 years already. If this is the power source of the vessels, wouldn't looking it up mean giving up hope? The old deadbeat was the last engineer we had. When he died, we had nobody left who could fix the ship. To make matters worse, we were already tangled up in the Seaborn and couldn't get away. Didn't need anyone rocking the boat on my watch. But answer me, how do you find this place? Rogan and the captains followed the clues he left, which led to Iberia, then here. You people, you know the ship, right? No, not at all. I've always been more of the into the arts anyway. But it really shouldn't come as a surprise. To return to Eger, we must follow the trail of the Eger. What's this? Ah, you haven't got your hands dirty digging up some of Bregan's personal belongings. Hasn't Eger ever heard of respecting people's privacy? What does it say? Bregan's experience on land, a travelogue, I guess. Is this what the captain's been looking for? No clue. Why don't you ask her yourself? Just a small part of it. Returning empty-handed, eh? It disappeared. Furthermore, the reason we didn't chase any further is because there was signs of other seaborn nearby. They came here following distant scents and the calls of their kin. Now, I don't mind skipping straight to the slaughter, but we should resolve the problem on the ship first. You dare treat my Iberia as a prize to be taken? The ship is the only way for us to return to Eger and only can contact our cities. As for the issue of repairs, perhaps I might be more qualified than a handful of Bockwater Iberians who know little of Bregan's technology. I can't pass up this opportunity even if we must resort to force. 2 against 4, eh? 3 against 3. Captain? Not so fast, Gladia. Don't forget what I said. You never gave me a reason to give up on returning to Eger. I'm telling you, you don't know what it's like here now. The Seaborn have never taken the initiative to attack our cities unless their nests and living spaces are threatened. Each act of slaughter, each act of destruction has been fueled by the Eger's degeneracy. They thought we were dead. They lost contact with us. The blood of the Seaborn flows within us. In all of our long years of battling against these enemies, we finally have a prime opportunity. And you think these few acts of degeneracy have nothing to do with the scum we fight? Even if you're left alone, the Seaborn's living spaces will grow like a tumor until the entire ocean is devoured. This and that are 2 separate issues, neither of which can be solved by heading home, rejoining the army and marching forth once more. Why don't we try thinking outside the box this time? So you've chosen to listen to those lonely beasts, to walk with them, to understand them. They call us their kin. But what do we know about them? Far too little. I can hardly even understand what I've seen myself until we obtain definite answers about their goals. Everything we do is uselessly groping around in the dark. What are you talking about, Captain? You and the Seaborn? How do we know you're still on our side? Why do we have to... Every hunter who thought they could get something out of the Seaborn has ended up disappearing. Of course, you should understand that better than me. Their whispers resonate. They will invade your mind. Those are not your thoughts. Scotty. That's also a separate issue. I'll let Gladia give you the specifics. Oh, it's only her, cause she's like connected to the source. Oh, so it's only her in the end, right? And maybe now Spectre, cause she like got experimented on and has a lot of like their cells, I guess, in her. Scare them away. I was just thinking the same thing, Jaeger. What a pity. Stillness, silence, and their songs separated always seem to have at least pleasant refrains. Something squirms in the hearts of Skadi and Spectre. The chief mate hesitates, its wounds still aching. Swords are drawn, bowstrings stretched out. Quiet. Quiet. Wait, how is this possible? The rushing of the waves, the howling of the wind, the creaking sounds of the hull being torn open by seaboard. They all become distant. Who arrives? Hunters! The ship is sailing! Nonsense, old Iberian! Just how many years do you think? No, I swear it's true. Something's pushing the ship, and it might be pushing the ship the whole time we've been chasing after seaboard. Oh, a big seaboard. And from the very beginning, our surroundings have been unusually quiet. Oh. Are we fucked? Is it the horse? No, the horse can't push the entire ship. Like, come on. Kin, gather, take this cell, and go far away. Follow, we will find the end of the storm. Well, that cough sounded like this horse. That was so well timed as well, god damn it. The waves are fading. Silence is coming. I actually sounded like a bloody horse there. I don't hear anything at all after so many years of the waves washing against us. Why? Everything is just like that day. Oh. Garcia! My hand, it's shaking. Damn it, I don't need it to hunt. If I don't need it to hunt, I would have lopped this thing off a long time ago. What's the meaning of this, Eager? Claudia does not answer. She's imperceptibly reaches for her neck. The scales, the part of her body that do not belong to her, are resonating with something. The scent of the seaboard, the smell of the ocean, it's all gone. Look outside, it's way too peaceful. How could it be? Ah, what's going on? Why is it so quiet? Wait, did you hear that? What was that? Was there something? The ocean sank into an unprecedented silence. Anomalies appear across the shore, as violently ebbing tides and irregular waves heralded the coming of disaster. All sounds were smothered, from waves crashing against the shore to the chiming of city clock towers. All noise faded away, until the voice of the people all disappeared as well, until the wind was stilled. The profound silence came without a sound. Impossible! Just like the Inquisitor's records. Are we facing another silence? Shark, where are you going? Heading up to check things out. I'll go with you. Me too? No, Scotty. You and Gladia stay here. Scotty? Why? Stay with Gladia, and remember this one thing. You will always be our hunter. Laurentina, let's go. You think you're gonna die? That was a death flag right there. Spectre lifts her head towards the sky. Stay with Mama. I'm gonna go fetch some milk or what? The dark cloud. Damn it. The dark clouds know not when to dissipate, but she, who has lost the concept of time, finds a sea of stars in the sky. She can finally hear that voice. The voice that calls out to her. Spectre paces around the deck, and Olpianos casts her a concentrated glance for just a moment. You and the captain have a keen sense of smell. Can you sense any seaboard around us? No, right now there is little difference between here and the land. Even though we're clearly floating out at sea, it's disconcerting. I'll head out the other way to see if they're really being pushed by a current. See you soon. Oh, starry sky, this is the first time in many years I've seen the stars so clearly. I'd forgotten so many things. I forgot my home, what's used by others, and what's finally saved my life and awakened my memories was part of me I hated most. Accepting that I'm a freak actually wasn't as hard as it sounds, and that's what makes me unique. Oh, that's how Luna, like, condolences himself when like, thinking, nah, they're weird, I'm normal. I might be weird, it's fine. According to, yeah. The one final thing I'm unable to let go of is my home. But have I really returned? Is this place on the sea surface really eager? Is it still my home? Exactly. Just because Glad I never said it doesn't mean I wouldn't realize it wouldn't be the first time I've gotten grown between hunters, but between us and Eager. We've been separated by the shore for too long. I remember something else. When I was little, I once went with my parents and grandparents to watch the stars and the ocean surface above the sky. On a day much like this, even the most beautiful pearl geode couldn't compare to that splendor. In retrospect, even after I became a hunter, I was always leaving my home again and again, but never reaching anywhere else. I suppose I'm getting a bit homesick. Where are you going to take me this time, Amaya? Under a magnificent starry sky, the creature quietly looks down at Spectre. What the fuck is that? It makes not a single sound, the ship splitting, the waves, the wind's bluster. All sounds are drowned by his soft murmurs. He hovers in the air as if walking on water, gently kissing the light on the stars and moons. His tentacles curl out a beautiful airy. Nowhere, Laurentina. The ocean is boundless, and wherever we go is all the same. I've always been able to hear your song, Amaya. Laurentina, that is the name of our scaleless kin, the Iberian. As I consumed her, she kept stroking my head. She spoke to me of many things. Time itself was like frozen dust, and eternity seeming to pass as I listened to her, until she could no longer speak, until even her bones were digested by her smallest skin. She nurtured me with both nutrition and time. She taught me everything I know. Since when were you so sentimental towards your food? Such was her request, and merely granted it. Is there its purpose of such ambition? We are willing to experiment. But of Charmia, Gualia, and Olympianus, are your kin ready to return to the Great Sea? We had a bit of an internal disagreement. Why? Your home is clearly right before your eyes. We many are clearly right here awaiting you. You're homesick, Laurentina. Maya told me this. Of all the Eagers she ever made contact with, you harbor the greatest affection for Eager itself. Come, embrace me and I will bring you back home. Fuck off. You know, I've never touched a living seabird before. I prefer your kind dead. Just as you prefer to give shape to ignorant matter, even though it offers nothing for your survival. Do you have any other pursuit other than survival? Pursuits, like your pursuit to return home? The survival of our kind, the survival of more of us, the survival of we many. All beings sought to form a single entity. Life should not be disorderly. How about now? Oh, wings. Okay, so seagull, jellyfish, something, catfish like fins. What are those? Something. I have no clue. Spectre laughs. You're a graceful one. Did Amaya teach you that as well? It was just a request, a memento. I suppose it means you'll be paying back both of our debts. Before her death, Amaya entrusted you to me. I will make use of your life. I will also fulfill your requests. Amaya thanks you. She said I should help you. Because of you, their work was able to take another step forward. The research and ideals have all advanced greatly. I can talk to you about Charmia. I can take you back to Ager. I can share with you where our kind are and how they are doing. I can name you clansmen who are trying to become one with us. Amaya begged me to help you. Only for helping you will you accept us as kin. In that case, my first request is die. Stop singing. I want to hear the wind of my hometown. Very well. In an instant, the wind and the waves return to Spectre's ears. Just as the sound of the first waves splashing against the deck rings out clearly, and Piano's giant blade is already poised above the seaborn's head. Die. What? It managed to block? Oh. Just threw him away. Piano's... A sufficiently heavy blow, our kin is in the ocean will welcome his unconscious form. Then we'll take him back to our nest, where we will spend time becoming one with him. That sounds so fucking wrong. As for this floating box, it has been used to house our kin who have not yet adapted to the sea, but most of them died, and the rest of them refused to become one with us. Therefore, it is no longer needed. Yeet the ship. Spectre is unable to see the seabird's movements, but like a piece of garbage being swept aside by a pedestrian, a once glorious cannon mounted on the ship vanished in the blink of an eye. A few seconds later, another splash in the distance reveals where the sea and construct had gone. How did it manage to slice off that cannon? With his tail? Shit! Spectre's eyes are unable to follow, whether shaken by the ease with which Sompianus was repelled or distracted by the sounds of metal cannons being sliced through. Spectre is easily struck and sent crashing onto the deck. She was unable to see the attack as well. Come, let us return to the sea. Whether to hunt, or to communicate, or to evolve, we must all return to the sea. Bang, bang, bang! Halt! You're trying to take apart my ship, you monster! Garcia! Oh no, it's gonna die. The chief mate charges the seaboard. But before even laying a finger on the elegant being, the chief mate's movements suddenly freeze. Kin, this is kin. Am I taking my own kind? What a paradoxical being. You will have consumed many of our kin, yet many more go hungry. You ought to feed them. Turn into nutrients and nourish our kind. Garcia! What are you doing to my chief mate? Absorbing him. God damn it! Don't worry, I'm alright. Alfonso? What is it? Wait, hold on. What? Garcia, you... Alfonso, today is the last day of our voyage. All these years, I always treated myself as a monster, easier that way. I know if I die, you'll be lonely, and then you'll die. You shouldn't die, so I am worthless. Today is the last day of our voyage. I think I already feel kinship towards it. No! No! Garcia, you can still talk. You're still yourself. No. Time is up. The ship of fools will soon sink. The fluorescent sea has already started to corrode the ship. I will fight to the death. As an Iberian, I will never accept it as my kin. The seaburn has already been down. It looks hardly any different from the greatest chief mate Iberia has ever known. Garcia nudges the shining crown sitting atop its head. Iberian, my beloved, remember your duty. Oh, and gets killed. You're not fighting me, Garcia. You're fighting women inside your heart. You are on this ship, but you're fresh for the sea. Oh, what did I press? I pressed something. Is everything fine? Me and my fat fingers. It seems fine. But it doesn't matter. I'm not fine. I didn't press you, so I don't care. Become sustenance and nourish our kin, or become one with us. Chief's mate's body is punctured, bones gushing out like a spring. The seaboard tosses Garcia overboard into the ocean like chucking out bait. It gazes from above, noble and impassive, like an inviolable icon. What just happened? How could it say so? Human, kin, and all living things in between. Amaya wishes to correct you, and thus it shall be done. I simply welcome back my kin, and welcome back his Charmia. Protect the lives of our kin, and return to we many, return home. Chuck! Your glad effort as he stepped forward, casting off the gentle beckoning from behind. In the space of a moment, Skadi, who had been standing behind her, Spectre once again returned to battle, reacted synced, and brandished their weapons on the seaboard. As the faster of the group, Gladia would improve the synergy between the three if she slowed down a bit, but she had already lost the capacity to stay calm. It dodges, or more accurately, simply takes a step forward, but its speed is sufficient. It has its eyes on Skadi. There are many among us who wish to see you, Charmia, Charmia. Our kind awaits you, we await you, we hope you will answer our call. Filth, is there no end to your arrogance? Gladia burns her lance at the seaboard, but it does not evade, it is run through it, his body easily lifted and smashed down into a deep pit. I didn't care. It actually didn't care. Oh, it's gonna regenerate. Let's kill it, let's burn it, burn the ship, burn the ship, burn the ship, burn the ship. No good. What's happened to your body? Soon, mannequin in need. Give me a second. Will reach my heights. We are changing every day, Gladia. We are one home. You are the strongest batch. Where's my captain? Tossed into the sea. He was injured pretty badly. Even their gods were unable to devour Ampianus. He won't die so easily. His body seems to have undergone some changes. It's nothing like that trash we encountered in Sanguiento. That's why I said burn it down. Swordfish? Treating enemy with caution rather than contempt. Maybe I'm still missing some memories, but does that ever happen, Scotty? No, you're right. This is rare. But seaborn like this were also rare. What kind of prey stands before the 3 hunters and remains unscatched? To be fair, I haven't done anything yet. The ship won't hold out if we keep fighting like this, though. It's grown much stronger. Just the last few blows have already set the lowest deck on fire. How dare you treat Garcia and my ship like this? I'll make you regret this, monster. Please, my kin, even more of our kin call out to me, asking me to maintain the ocean's growth and tranquility. If you get in my way, I have no choice but to consume you. I beg of you, return to our kin. Hey, Amaya. If you insist on calling me that. Sure do. Anyways, I just remembered something which really should have been written in those scriptures. What? Jessie owes me her life and you're going to pay it back. At that, if you're willing to return to our kind, I will grant you that. No can do. Seaboard does not answer. It silently leans forward, bearing its claws. In an instant, the damage to the ship's hulls passes a critical threshold, and everything inside shakes violently. Minutes. Yes, your kind's conception of time. I may have spoke of this before. 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, this box won't be surrounded by our kin. It won't sink. Hunt and consume, survive and it won't. It has never hesitated. Oh! Let's scream a little bit, huh? Okay, let's let the pain begin. I need a hero! Oh, god damn it. Oh, why are you the first thing to appear, darling? Do I let you through or what happens here? Do I deal with it early on or leave it be? Good luck, fuck you. I mean, thanks. I didn't mean to say fuck you. Who would say fuck you? Come on. What kind of monster would I be? Monster! I'll need your help. Actually, no, I have an idea. Fuck. This is getting overwhelming rather quick. Okay. Oh, doggo! What's the doggo gonna do? What's the doggo gonna do? Doggo gonna do? Beep-a-dee-ba-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. Wait, my healer? Oh, you are the only healer I have. I might have messed up. I need a healer. Okay. Something is brewing and I don't like it. So when the range is gonna be able to hit all of this. Oh wait, is it gonna emerge here? I didn't think about one tiny thing, did I now? Oh, it's healing monster. Oh what? You can't clear that? What the fuck? I should have brought one healer. Or put monster there, that would have worked as well. Okay, how about I do... I don't have Saria in. Okay, that works for now because it just doesn't focus monster. I don't have Saria in there. I feel like a fucking idiot. Kinda afraid. I'm actually quite afraid. Let's just get all the skills up and ready. Huh. Much did that take, like sheesh. Oh, there's someone waiting for me. How big is the range gonna be? Still not gonna reach that one, god damn it, I think I messed it up already. That's kinda unkillable, let's go. So that's an insta loss, let's go. Oh, and you can't redeploy it because of the thing it died from or what? I kinda think I messed up. Do I have time for just the skill to proc? No, don't, god damn it. Okay, I'll have to redo this. Okay, so, kill the thing immediately. That's how we are gonna do this. I'll kill the thing immediately. Also, let me see, which enemy does he kill on his first revive? Which enemy is gonna get killed on the first revive? No, not that. Stage details. Well of we many. When the next four getting point effects gains increased defense attack change movement speed attack consumes the remaining receiver can gain their corresponding directed also ability next phase also only defeat enemy remaining. I didn't see the indicator though. I didn't see the indicator of that. Like last time I saw the indicator like where the thing would die. Okay, also, I kinda wish to, I guess... I don't need arts damage though, so I kinda wish to keep Link for now. Set you for, where are you again? Where are you? Where are you? Healer, healer, healer. My brain just stopped working there. Also, I kind of want a Saria. Fuck. No, it's alright. So what's with these? Right between. Okay, this could be good if I kept them at one specific place, but no. No, I just have it clear stuff for now. Maybe it could be quite handy. Okay, let's go. I'll kill that thing immediately early on. And then just pray that I can like switch, like take the one from here and redeploy it after the thing explodes. We can have this here for like the first section, sure. Why not? What I wanna do quickly though. It's this. And again, how's she there? Come on, you can live for a little while longer, I believe in you. Will it explode again? Oh, I need the thing. Hey. Oh, there is the mark, I see. Oh, fuck off. I still have to keep it for the other one though. Oh shit. Okay, this could be tough. Oh, I kinda don't have. Go for that one, monster. I can't place anything else, god damn it. Which way are they gonna go? That's where I'm gonna stop them. Or just fuck you all. I need to clear that.
Yes, sir. 階級の設備砂に沈みて凶悪を削除すれば官庁倫理たり
いい僕で力になれれば難しい処理だけど十分な時間さえあれば
Yes, sir.
Yeah, actually, let me prepare a little bit.
援護する了解百聞は一見にしかず私に巡って戦場に積もる恨みはいつか散らん最適な布陣を考え最適な布陣を果たせ私に巡ってきたのかな私にロックンロール凶悪を削除すれば官庁倫理たり
Stop right there, go monster! Okay.
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる
Okay.
決まった何ちらの愛我が意向にかき消されたり
状況はどうした
Oh, sheesh.
私に巡る凶悪を削除すれば官庁倫理たり階級の上戦場に積もる恨みはいつか散らん
Survive, come on. Okay, be nice. Let's go. Kinda can't kill it though. Fuck's sake. Okay, rough. What do I do here? What do I do here? I know there's more than just this. There's no way they ain't more. Okay. I don't have a healer. This is actually tough. Let's go. Okay.
いつか知らん。
Come on.
エリートオペレーターから教わった切断術を見せてあげる。私がついている。
I wish I had a healer to heal you, darling.
戦場を沸き立たせる。戦場に積もる恨みはいつか知らん。
Come on. Come on.
私がついている。私に巡って設備砂に沈みて相思未だ報いず。私がついている。
Okay.
私に巡って設備砂に沈みて
How is this being so slow? Like, what the fuck?
ちょっとからかってあげようっと。心配無用だ。
Okay.
階級の情が催されるね。私に巡って設備砂に沈み
Like, Jesus Christ, let's go.
高温気体力学はめちゃむずなんだから。私がついている。私に巡って戦場に積もる恨みは
Phew.
いつか知らん。
One thing at a time.
光あれ。設備砂に沈みて
Okay.
相思未だ報いず。
Don't die on me. Let's go.
私に巡って設
Ugh,
備
okay.
砂に沈みて相思
It's
未だ
gonna come
報い
back though. I can tell already. Come on, no, stay right there, stay right there. Okay.
階級の情がも戦場に積もる恨みはいつ
If
か
I
知らん。
can't damage it with you, damaging it with
心
you.
配無用だ。
Okay.
私に巡ってきた万物を
There we go.
一に収むるわ。
One more.
シャシャラクラク
I
の
feel
境
like,
地に
yeah,
こそあれ。
I expected as much. Let's go.
光あれ。
Oh, please don't tell me. Oh, he cannot be blocked there. Fuck me. Okay, I'm so fucked. Actually, so fucked.
僕で力に。
強国を直除すれば
Quick, please.
官庁倫理
Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Please.
私に巡ってきたのかな。
I believe in you. I genuinely do.
私に巡って設備砂に沈みて私の仲間を傷つけたければまずは今度を見よ
Okay.
あなたの指示通り心配しないで。僕がついていますから。
最適な布陣を考えてくれ。
After he kills that,
最適な
yeah,
布
we
陣
are
を考
both retreating.
え悪くない位置取りです。セット剣山了解。
Okay. So far, so good.
私に巡って戦場に積もる恨みは
God damn it.
いつか知らん。
No.
私に巡ってきたのかな。私がついている。
Okay.
階級の強国を直除すれば
There we go.
官庁倫理たり。
Oof. I wanna, how do you say it? Just buying as much time as humanly possible.
アップルパイ。おっ、あんたなんかに負けない。
I'm basically just buying as much time as humanly possible.
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる。納豆ご飯。
Okay, wait.
たくあん漬け。光あれ。モンスター。
Okay.
私に続け。
Yo, please calm down.
階級の情が催されるね。
Okay, gimme, fast, no time to think. I don't know what to do, I don't know.
階級の情、強国を削除すれば見えていますよ。
あなたの指示通りに。
Fuck.
光あれ。ターゲッ
Messed up.
ト6。
汝らが孤児せし武勇、何人も語り継ぐことかなわ。
ここからは一歩も引かない。万物を一元に
There you go.
心配無用だ。
I didn't keep one for up there. Fuck me.
この力、あなたのために尽くそう。戦闘態勢に入ります。戦場に積もる裏には
Okay.
いつか知らん。初期化完了しました。私に巡る万物を一元に収める
No,
は
don't pass,
社楽々の
please.
境地にこそあれ。
God damn it.
イエスさ、犯人。奴らを押しつぶせ。
Fuck's sake.
戦争剣山治療プロセス開始します。アップルパイ
That's a lose, right? No. Not yet, but kinda close.
この程度の数で
大丈夫だ。勇気を出せばきっと。
Mm,
僕で力に難しい処理だけど十分な時間さえあれば。
状況はモンスター
here you go, monster. No, no, no. Fuck me. Just fuck me. That's all there is to it.
この時より秋だ。
Fuck you. Just get in there and fuck you.
階級の設備機砂に
I'm so fucked.
少し今だ
Oh, I'm so fucking fucked. So fuckity fucked.
階級の情報を削除すれば官庁倫理たり。
So fuckity fucked.
階級の設備機砂に沈みて相思未だ報いず。押す。ここからは一歩も引かない。見えています。
Alright.
何か考え、汝らの愛。
僕の果てし設備機砂に沈みて設備機砂に沈みて相思未だ報いず。犯人奴らを押しつぶせ。
Eh.
階級の情がもい強国を削除すれば官庁倫理たり。戦闘態勢に入ります。お役に立てそうですか。状況は私に巡って設備機砂に沈みて。今よ粉々になれ。私に巡ってきたのかな。
Ew, what? Okay, it wasn't a treat. Okay, I don't wanna be the bitch like to say anything yet till I kill the last one.
官庁倫理たり。
You what the fuck first try? You what the fuck? You what the actual fuck? Yo! Ah! Oh, that didn't feel good at all. Oh, my head hurts. Oh, I was concentrating for so fucking long there. Oh, well, first try, like I say, it's second try actually, because like if we count the one where I like messed up immediately. But this is like the first time I actually got to kill the dog immediately. And yo, yes. This isn't possible. If true, then this whole time the Abyssal Hunters have been looking for something right under their noses. What that possibility signifies is too wild to put into words. From beginning to end, Iberia has always borne witness to the aftermath of calamity, but it is just a sinking eyeball unable to speak. What does this mean? It means Aeger's demise is accelerating. It means that if even cities at a distance are sending out distress signals, then the ship of Huns has been circling above their nest since their very beginning. The hunters are in danger. I know what you're thinking, but we have only one ship and two of us. Saving the ship of Huns was not realistic. You may not mind a few Abyssal Hunters dying at sea, but what we would be strangling is its cradle, in its cradle is opportunity for both the Aegir and Iberia. Give me like a second. Okay. That seems fine. Why the fuck am I a perfectionist? Like, I'm just been adjusting stuff. Oh, just give me a second just to write something. This. Okay, you may not. Yeah, I did read that. Dario died a warrior's death. Won't you want to gain some valuable knowledge? Sorry. From the mouth of the surviving Inquisitor? This is our last chance. No, a powerless city almost reduced to ruins. How many Aegir have already fallen into the ocean? We must act cautiously or we will be leaping into flames. Even so, this is our last chance. If we wait until Aegir can no longer respond until another silence has fallen over Iberia, then indeed the true enemy will appear. But at that point, would it matter? Understand, you have your responsibilities. You don't want to take any risk until the Penal Battalion has full control over this place. So go alone. I know better than to underestimate the power of you and your path, but it's a long trip. Are you sure you'll make it on your own? The hunters breed a special kind of blood. Sea terrors aren't necessarily that hostile towards ordinary ships. Hey, give me a second. Just leave it around. Don't touch it. There we go. I didn't read that. That's not a lie. I would have come up with anyway. Regardless, I can't leave the hunters behind. You'd better bring back the hunters and Irene counts it. I will. Is there anything I can do to help? Monsters survey our surroundings. If those sea terrors went back into hiding in the water, don't round them up. Okay. Okay, there we go. We need time, since the ship's taken some damage from the trip. The ship? The one the hunters took was left by the Inquisition spies. Lord Carmen's original plan was to join up with the Penal Battalion at Grand Faro, establish a frontline headquarters and push forwards on a medium-sized naval vessel. So, this lone boat abandoned on the shores of Grand Faro is our final hope. Alright, don't touch that. God damn it. Did I mess up the sound from... No, it's fine. It's actually quite fine. I can help. I'll go take a look at the boat. I'll never actually repair the ship before, but I do have some tools with me. Can you really head out on the sea on something like this? If you don't think so, then probably not. Wait. Out of the way, Jordi. What? Huh? The sea terrors? What? They were hiding in the shadow of the reef. Monster! Jordi, get off the boat. I can't. Something's pushing on it. The anchor's gone. I'm trying to steer it back. Jump off. The sea terrors are swarming around it. Monster, go rescue him. Wait. Then we'd lose the boat then. I tried to steer it back. Watch out behind you. Don't let Carlson get hurt. Let's go. Good job, Monster. Save Jordi first. Whirlpools changing currents and the sea terrors are unusually active again. What's going on here? You want me to grab and fly back with you, but then the boat will... Jordi knows that if he doesn't take this opportunity, then he'll drift into the endless ocean along with the ship. There's no other choice. He has to return to the FIB and hide inside the lighthouse, just like he'd hid in that little town for over a decade. And we know that's not how he's gonna... He's gonna grab the ship and steer it like the captain he is. Is Alfonso his father? That's what I wanna know. That would be fucking... Actually, no, he's under 20 years old. Maybe like his father and mother were on top of the ship though, like one of his... You know, just like he hid when Dario died, just like with Tiago. He clings to the mast to avoid falling into the aberrant waves, Monter is visibly dissatisfied, urging him on. Sea terrors sleep onto the water surface from time to time, darting back and forth rapidly and kicking up plumps on the water. The FIB is only becoming smaller and smaller. He sees words carved crookedly into the boat's mast. Grand Faro. I will go in Carl's place. All I have to do is find a ship and bring everyone back, right? That doesn't sound too hard. No. Compared to losing the ship and waiting helplessly under the lighthouse, it's a gamble I have to take. Okay, that's fine. Like, I swear to God there's something wrong with me. I can do this on my own. As long as even one of our kin touches upon the ultimate answer of life, we will be able to reweave the laws of the cosmos from beginning to end. Before we are given our next revelation, we shall find a way. Even if Sharmia refuses to answer, even if our kind will never know the divine will, we will still survive. Shark! Of course! Our kin have conveyed their will. Nutrients are sufficient, no longer must we feed on each other. I should return to the nest, you should come with me. Running away so soon? Barely took any damage, but the ship's in tatters. You're still going on about that stuff, Amaya. Why don't you just stay put and let me kill you like a good girl? Our kind calls me back. They call for me to share my fruits with them. I shall heed their call. When that is done, I shall heed your call. I shall seek you out, and you shall kill me. Of course I can't let you leave. If I let you go, how many sea terrors just like you are going to end up all over the place? Amaya sure knows how to make things hard on me. If only she were as simple, as straightforward as Quintus. Oh, sorry about that. Also, what's this? What a shame I couldn't keep her around with that dance. You talk too much, scum. Sorry, like answering Discord messages along the way, so it's kind of fun. Sharmia, I've always wanted to meet you. What happened? Why doesn't he speak anymore? Where is he? It's like hacking at water, no resistance at all. Are you him, or is he you? I have no idea what you're talking about. If you mean that big guy, he's already dead. Death, withering, exists beyond these concepts. His voice by no means signifies the end of life. Give me a second. Good. Oh. Okay, I'll have to take a bath after this. I'm sweaty as fuck. Oh, it's already 12. Jesus God. What do your kind call him? The same as those contests, your god has already withered and fallen into the abyss. God? No, this is what they call him. Isharmia. I'm here. The hardship we suffered is ever present. The life we thirst for is ever present. Sharmia, once more, I feel response. Kin, you swore together to his abode in the abyss, where even death drowns. We have lost contact with him, but his choices can only lead to the future. Kin, your information, nay, the flow of your emotion. You feel it, Sharmia, because you have left the arid lands and returned home. Our blood flows in your vein, his blood flows in your veins, you are him. No. I'm the Abyssal Hunter Skadi. No matter, as you say, thus you are Abyssal Hunter Skadi. Sharmia, we await his answer, be it on the other end of time, he will answer us. Until then, until our answer finally comes, we many shall live on. Gladia silently appears behind the seaboard, the lance in her hand, actually puncturing the creature's body. It is followed immediately by the cacophony of whirling chainsaw. Too slow, you're becoming weak, so just accept getting turned into paste. Too shallow. It's not good enough. The heat of the sweltering flame sweeps down the long corridor. The ship of Ons is groaning. The Seaborn does not attack the vulnerable Skadi. It simply stares at her in silence, a very strange sensation. Why did I read that like that? Just like in Sarmiento. It is watching her, Skadi thinks. The ship is... It's at its limit. It'll start sinking very soon. It's trying to get away. Below you. Is the captain gonna kill it? Don't move, monster! I won't allow you to return to the sea. You're pitifully weak, human. Even as nutrition, you're not enough to nourish our kin. Now that nutrients are plentiful, we require only time. This place is far from your territory. You have no reason to interfere with us. You and your kin cannot be judged by the law. I don't think I have any means to eradicating you for Iberia either. Oh, burdensome rules of survival, as Amaya once said. Compared to our kin, you are indeed too weak. But I will not let you escape, ocean scum. This is the last shot. Alright. And sure enough, I can't even leave a scar on you. Emotional, how strange, human. You are so weak, driven by emotions, trying to escape my hunger. Escape, yes, escape. Fear? But why would you still stand here then? Why do you attack me? Why do you not flee from me? 'Cause it's waiting, you bitch. Do you also wish to make a contribution to we many? Who gave you the right to interrogate me? The seaboard no longer speaks. The creature before it is not kin. Predation does not require the Tonkan language. But before it can strike, a shadow drops down from the darkness of the ceiling. I knew it. Alfonso? Haven't seen the color of his wasted blood since it became like this. This hunt is almost over. You killed my chief mate and you will pay. You both paradoxical beings. You still refuse to become our kin. You have eaten many of us, yet you refuse to become part of us. Make your choice, not much time remains. Hunt, acquire nutrients, return to we many. Or seize your bodily movements, give up the gift of life, and pass it on to our other kin. Choose. Irene! Yes, why are you calling my name though? Tell me, do you have a way to return to land? But I must go back. I can't stand against the seaboard, but Iberia can, and carry this final warning with me. What happened to all of you? What Gladia saw, I will bring all of it back. You're starting to sound like a messenger. That's fine. I can be whatever I want. But I must go back. My ship is about to sink. 60 years has been over 60 years. But because of your arrival, we must now face the end. Tell me, how does Iberia remember the great Captain Alfonso? Alfonso under the pomegranate tree, the hero Alfonso, the sunken Alfonso. There are many people who held on to hope that the ship of fools never sank, but we weren't able to head out to sea. If you really are Lord Alfonso, you have become a paragon to countless Iberian soldiers. Pomegranate tree, huh? How pretentious. A flash of intense passion shimmers across the captain's eyes. Since the dark clouds and turbulent waves stepped them inside the cage, few things ever stirred his heart. It's gotten weaker. I'll hold it back. Explosions? I thought the Reginian boilers got knocked out of commission a long time ago, but the impact just now seems to have ignited the engine. The flames will spread upward. I've always wondered how these things taste, flame-grilled. The heat makes the seaboard uncomfortable. Yeah, burn it! I knew it! I fucking knew it! How do you deal with them? Burn them! Burn all of them! Like, just engulf them in everlasting flames. And then they have no chance. They die. Let's go! Oh, give me a second. I got another message. Perfect. Sorry, I had to answer that. That was so... I just had to. Okay, there we go. It has become weak. Its kin are encircling it. It is unable to reach the sea. Oh, the kin wants nutrients. It's gonna give itself up to them. But no, it's gonna die. Grunt. It screams, but its calls are not answered. No, kin are coming closer. It can hear the voices of its kin. It's not the kin, it's Kadi and the others, and the Umpianus killed the rest of them. They speak. Die! Claudia does not hesitate. Kadi inspectors sever its body. It thrusts to regenerate. It tries to break free, but this time Alfonso clings to his body in a death grip. He makes use of his already mutated arm. It feels its life force slipping away. It sees Spectre raise her weapon again. Goodbye, Amaya. Let's fight off the depth this time. And it died. What? You want to conquer her again? What can that film possibly say that's worth hearing? You don't understand, Quintus. She's told me about her life in Ager. So what? If you want knowledge, a herald can tell you far more. All we need to do is summon the voice of the deeps, and you will be able to obtain anything you want. That's why I said you don't understand, Quintus. What I want to deconstruct, witness, to caress, to break, has never been those cities. On the land, in water, it's all the same. I want to hear about their life, about the wonderful lives they once had, about how they built their society, about how they defended their home, a bloody historian indeed, about how they cannibalized each other, about how they met their destruction just like us. Like us? The people who defy Ager are Agers like you. The people who defy Iberia are Iberians like you. The results of the experiment already plain as day. If we still need more compassion, she'll go mad and hate us. She'll hate us, and to be honest, I hate them too. Self-destructive soldiers, a self-righteous country falling into a self-inflicted trap. But sometimes you have to admit that they are more like them, more like humans than we are like seaborns. We'll probably be fighting forever. What a thought to flash before its eyes. It worked! Hey, Captain Alfonso, are you alright? Compared to my ship, not half bad. Are you really dead, Amaya? Can't be that easy, can it? Don't waste your breath on it. Convulsing. Lauren. I'm here, I'm right here. Seems like our positions are reversed now, Amaya. Too bad to you, I've never been one of the science experiments, not in the slightest. Go ahead and die, you inferior evolution-crazed creature, and be forgotten. Sheesh, that should settle things. No. Seaborn, even more seaborn, and nearby, they're approaching. And the ship's about to go down. Even when my consciousness was hazy, I was still aware of how much effort it took for us to get here. Seems like we'll be running up against another wall. You get what you came for, swordfish. Piano took it. It's our fault that we failed to preserve the prototype technology in the ship, but that doesn't mean we came here in vain. Oh, she's using those, that's interesting. Imagine eating flame tail. Puh. Weak. Captain? It doesn't matter. Garcia already said that today is the last day of our voyage. For a long time, our will to survival has been slowly eaten away. At first, our greatest enemies were anxiety, suspicion, uncertainty, and fear. But later, our emotions started drifting away from us, a longing for the ocean gnawed at our nerves, and one after another, we forgot the glory of being a crew member of the ship of fools. I watched them jump into the sea one by one, or I beheaded them before they could. I admit that was a bit extreme. This long nightmare of survival has finally come to an end. Seawater is pouring to the ship. This whole place is being eaten by the Nercy brand. Inquisitor, this technology here, these Originian boiler techniques, will never be useful to current Iberia. Everything on the ship of Fools is precious national treasure. Ever since the profound silence, Iberia had a large amount of his islander technology that cannot be reproduced. And it's not just because we lost our fleet and our cities. Because of the judgment we passed on the Eager, we lost so much of our talent too. It was necessary. Even now, I don't think that a soft-hearted strategy full of kindness could have combated the Church of the Deep. If today was we are forced to lose the Ship of Fools, then I think it would be a heavy blow, but it's something that was doomed to happen from the start. Hogwash, the state religion's always been like that. Aegers, take care of the Iberian. She can't swim back. That I can promise you. The explosions are getting worse, the sides leaning. We need to go, Scotty. Cut off a bit of the rafters above you. Hurry, Irene! I know, but what about Alfonso? How far will the currents take us, or are we going to go around in circles? Isn't this place on top of their nest? Regardless, looks like we'll be going to have to swing back. What? Oh. And he's gonna stay on his throne, right? Yo, get the hell out of my ship like I told you from the start. Just go and stay here. This is my Iberia, and the captain goes down with the ship. Alfonso slowly lowers himself into the throne. He closes his eyes. The warmth of the bright Iberian sun as it flashes at an angle across the deck. The aroma of winery, the melody of his soundtown. The damp and empty room, freshly burgeoning petri dishes. The ocean waves. The ocean neons knew the warmth of Garcia's hand, Breugan's lonely countenance. Oh, so yeah, he was here. Carmen's smile, his comrades' roars resonating through the sky. He opens his eyes and lets out a heartful laugh as everything is consumed by the flames. His laughter crosses through time until he reaches a small town of pomegranate flowers where one can smell the sea upon the breeze and mingles with the first cries of a newborn child. Alfonso, that is what the people call him. He lifts his old rusty blade and places it against his neck. He prays. He laughs. Ha! What a joke! Remember this well, Irene. Return to land and sing the praises of Alfonso's feats. The last monster that Alfonso slew was himself. The ship breaks apart. The glow of the flame blankets of a sea that had been silently for nearly 100 years. An era comes to an end. A legend passes into history. In the distance, the sun rises. Here sinks the Ship of Fools, and with it, the long-cherished vision of Iberia, nay, of all civilization, all succumbing to calamity. Oh, no. A part remained, though. What's the matter? I think I heard a voice. No, it must be my old age. These things happen. Lord Carmen, you're crying. Water, right. The Ship of Fools sank. I'm in the ocean. The ocean? It's a dangerous place. It's dangerous, yes. I have to return to Iberia. Stop trying to breathe like that. Underwater breathing is beyond you. Most tigers can't either. I want to say something in return, but of course I'm underwater and cannot. Despite trying to contain my instincts, I can't help but clutch at her clothes like a helpless child. But I can see it. The light reflected in her pupils. It comes from the bottom of the sea. Spectre doesn't say anything, but I can feel her form trembling slightly around me. Is Aegir the nest? Oh, did it got turned into a nest? Oh, is it already doomed? Spectre does not say anything, but I can feel her arms trembling slightly around me. Maybe because of the battle we just fought, maybe, or something to do with the light? I'll bring you back up. Hang on tight. My vision worse. So that's what the bottom of the ocean looks like. Then... Is this here? Oh shit, it's their nest. Oh no. The seabird quietly watches as the flames disappearing beneath the waters. The ship sinks into the ocean along with the flames, along with everything. Its skin answers its call, they all return to the many. Surrounded by the many's embrace, it takes only a moment for the dying to be given new life. Sharmia, I will bring you all back home. Oh, get fucked! Oh, I did not see that one coming. Get fucked! Its all died together with Alfonso. The chief mate grips the seaborn in jaws and charges all the way into the seabed's murky darkness. Its lover, its memories, its identity, all its charge slows. Its consciousness dissolves into the ocean. But still, it bites down on the seaborn. The water makes you nostalgic. Swim, and you will awaken. Accept it, you are one of we many. We have long awaited you. No, no. I am Garcia, I am Alfonso's. Then why did you stop swimming? Your signal is just like mine. Your wounds have all healed. You are accepting who you are. No. Why no? The chief mate's consciousness is blurring. Is it biting down on the seabird, or is it leaping to the seabird's embrace, seeking its succor? It is forced to accept. The sea makes it very comfortable. The seabird's thoughts flood into its mind. It is Garcia, chief mate of... Is it Garcia, chief mate of the ship of fools? No, it's a seaborn. It's one of we many. You... Yes! You will die a human being, Garcia. A step up from a Maya. Un pianos... Can... Thank you. Pianos watches the two sink to the bottom of the ocean, seemingly locked in an embrace beyond depth. Like flowers growing side by side. Good job, they shrink and wither, and beyond a certain depth, they are carried away by the undercurrent. He does not lift his head until they are completely out of sight. My man goes back to his nest to Ager. Why? Claudia, you must heed my warnings. Don't come back here, it's already too late. That's so sick! Yeah, that was fucking sick, I love it. It's still not clear though, right? %. No. Oh, cute. The part of ocean may have had a name once, but that no longer matters. The premise of the name to be born is something that needs to be distinguished, but now the ocean is an ocean. Oh, hey, hi, Luna, how are ya? Sips? What the fuck are you sipping? Oh, we're back on shore. The Penang Battalion shows no weakness. The Penang Battalion, blah blah blah. Oh, you got the robot! One set two! Let's go! Air. What? Yo, let's go! Shore rescue modification, let's go. Pack your bags and return to the starting point. The road ahead is long. Okay, let's get through this. Let my throat die already. I at least finished what I wanted though. Kinda sick. More reading, bitch. Get banned, bitch! Catch the hammer! Oh, my leg kinda broke there. Give me just a second. Oh. I hate reading. Oh no, what did he read? What the fuck? The fuck did I just see? Okay, let's go. Over here! Oh, okay, hurry, grab my hand. A single solitary boat. How far is it from the Eye of Iberia? How far is it from Gran Faro? Okay. Erin grips onto his hand. There is no difference between the hand of a Neger and that of a Iberi. Sorry, I'm not very strong. It's fine. I was scared out of my wits when I saw the ship explode in the distance. Are you okay? As long as you're fine, Erin, just your breathing. You know how to swim, right? Luckily for us, the waters are pretty calm right now. Where are the others? I need to check on a few things. Just now, was that Ager? This close to us. Has the ship almost been circling above an Ager city this entire time? We might have been able to find a way in to check out the city on our own, but never would have made it. Well, the squad's captain didn't seem keen on just going home happily after this, and no way would there be a city this close to land. I don't remember anything like that. So, are you going to head back into the city? No, Gladia said this place is also seaborne territory. The city must be a refuge village. What? The Ager people call islanders are refugees from the collapse of the cities closest to land. We should go help them. Two things. Pianos is dead, but he refused to work with us. And there are still other seaboard nearby, around here by the spirit of evolution. The entire swarm is extremely restless. We used this opportunity to get back down there, but we won't be able to leave. So, we finally found a city from Holland, and now we're just going to turn around and leave? Claudia wordlessly glances at Skadi. She hides it well, just as she did herself in all those silent moments when she gently rubbed her neck. We don't have a choice. Why? There shouldn't be a city here. We should head back to shore and regroup. Our duty is to defend Ager, not to go home. How do you manage this? Huh? Oh, are you talking about me? What do you mean? The ship is even more bare bones than ours was. How did you find us? The sea is incredibly vast. I compared each of the signals from the ship of Holmes to her location and discovered a pattern, so I thought it might have been worth a shot. Worth a shot? What kind of deviation was there in that pattern? What? Huh? 200 to 300 nautical miles? That can't even be called a pattern. If you had been wrong, you would have been slimed to no chance of meeting up with us and died out there at sea on your own. You're a lunatic. Yes, but I wanted to ask a question, so please don't laugh at me, ma'am. I can't laugh anymore. Am I a great person? Your grandparents, your parents, 2 generations of grandparents gave everything they had for this blueprint. Their greatness should have been immortalized forever. Huh? I won't go that far. Maybe a lucky one. Is that so? Maestro and my other colleagues in the Inquisition always held this belief. Only those who sacrifice themselves are worthy of the word great. In every moment we're fighting for Iberia and struggling to survive, we are nothing more than ordinary people striding forward with enormous responsibilities. And it's not the that the Inquisition enjoys belittling ourselves. We simply chosen to deal with Iberia in the harsher way possible, because the moment we let our guards down, we will be undone. But until then, as long as as the will of man is enough to ignite this lantern, then I believe there isn't any difference between us. We're just like all those citizens struggling bitterly in their own way. As long as we have goodwill to spare, they too are soldiers willing to lay down their lives for restoration of their homeland. Just like the laborers of old Gran Faro. Jordi, luck won't be on your side forever. If you have a chance to contact the Inquisition again, what I mean is, if you want to work with us, you'll definitely have the opportunity. Huh, well, actually, just out of curiosity, I see you brought back some of the Stultifera's timeless knowledge. Might you actually be... managed to rescue 3 hunters in a single breath. As an Ager, your actions might be worth a medal for the console herself. Swinging back would have been very hard, and who knows what could have happened right above their nest. I have no idea what compels someone like you, born in Gran Faro, to go this far, but good job. On behalf of the Ager and the Iberians. Then let's head back home. Am I gonna see a nice art? Oh, can't see it. Welcome back, Hunter. Senerine, of course. The Inquisitor, he... How did you know? We already sorted through his relics, including those of our comrades who died beneath this lighthouse. We won't be able to deal with them properly until the Penal Battalion arrives, though. These lonely sea terrors could not defeat High Inquisitor Dario, but in order to protect the Eye of Iberia, he chose to lay down his life to buy time. Inquisitors have no time to grieve, Irene. Dario had great expectations of you, and you will move forward. Yes, sir. However, his lantern remains intact, and I'll place it over there. Go now. Yes, sir. Seems like the Penal Battalion ran into some trouble, so much for the great naval power of Iberia. So the ship of Ons has sunk. This isn't quite the outcome we were expecting either. Indeed, even for us, this is a significant setback. But we learned quite a few things and found a Neger city. Council had already shared their conjecture with me, so perhaps you will wish to hear it too. The Inquisition has always believed that maintaining control from Salviento to the ship of Ons will gradually recapture the glory that rightfully belongs to Iberia. But we are forced to admit that perhaps even preserving the status quo is enough to stretch our forces thin. Madame Consul, what did you witness aboard the ship? This is the lantern, the High Inquisitor's lantern, scorched black, thick with the stench of sea terrors. High Inquisitor. Maestro. I completed the Inquisition's mission. I found the ship of Ons. Unfortunately, it ended up sinking, but aboard the ship, every single Iberian, in their own way, they were fighting until the very end. High Inquisitor. I now understand the significance of passing judgment. I understand the enemy we face. I will not hesitate, nor will I falter. For Iberia's prosperity, for Iberia's defense, and for Iberia's orderliness and integrity, I shall raise my sword in my right. Bidding farewell to the old teacher. Alfonso, No, this can't be. 60 years? What torture is this? Even a criminal subjected to the harshest punishment would not last for a year. But he... Carmen falls silent. He leans over and sits down on the reef. Sea terror's carcasses are piled high into a mountain. There is no trace of the eldritch beasts, only the remaining tendrils of the Nethersea brand retreating back to sea. The ocean's surface emits a pale blue light, usurping the sky's privilege. He should be enjoying the victory. He accomplished what the Inquisition set out to do. The Penal Battalion is about to arrive, and all things are about to reach a satisfactory conclusion. Yeah, and yet he lost so many friends. But he can only remain silent, up until a steam whistle rose in the distance. The Penal Battalion has arrived at the Eye of Iberia. You can see the corner of the town from here. If I remember right, it's called Reconstruction Hill. Thiago didn't pass peacefully, and I don't know if that's good or bad thing, but still, thank you all. Don't mention it. I don't mind dedicating a song to a hero at a solemn funeral. Seems like Frost is back. We'll head back to in a little bit. What about you, Iberian? You had a rough few days, haven't you? Grand Faro is Thiago's hometown, just as Aeger is home to all of us, as well as my abyssal hunter buddies. Maybe I joke around too much normally and forgot. But Iberia is also my home. To be honest, this isn't cathartic at all. Was the doctor going to help you out with something? You've been working for her, haven't you? No, that's already dealt with. That's why I'm willing to stay with Rose Island. That said, I didn't do a damn thing. Hurry! Hurry, move the supplies into the warehouse. Huh? What about the number of tents? Didn't the old guy already explain it? Jordi? You're back! What? The Inquisition took you away and actually let you come back? Where did you go? A bunch of people from the Penal Battalion took us away, but then brought us back into town. Seems like they're going to war with something, and now they want us setting up tents? Jeez, what's going to happen to Grand Faro? Oh, and have you seen Thiago? Jordi Fontanarossa. Oh, Lord Carmen, sir. And Madame Inquisitor? I'd like to have a private chat with this Aeger. Ah, of course, right away. Me? Come with me, let's take a walk around town, shall we? And back to the square. I knew it! Back to the square, I knew it. Irene made up her mind on the way back. Made up her mind? About what? Originally, High Inquisitor Aria intended to trust Irene to me so that I could cultivate her until she was prepared for the seat of High Inquisitor. His death in battle was unexpected, though the day would have come sooner or later. He did not have to accept his fate so soon. But Irene has made up her mind. She will give up her position as Inquisitor. Yes, I knew it. I fucking knew it. It's time for her to choose her own fate. A bird, no pun intended, a bird leaving her nest. Okay, give me a second. That's so good. Huh? Wait, what? Why? This is a decision I've come to after a lot of thought. It has nothing to do with you though, so please just keep listening. Oh, okay. The problem is you, Aeger. You know too much. You're too deeply involved, and the Aeger in this town are too blasphemous. You've also been a great help. As frail and weak as you are, your death would have been but another grain of sand. But you've shown great strength. Even if it's nothing more than your own little spark, it's still valuable. I keep thinking, why am I still alive? I'm not as noble as any of you, or as resolute. Jordi, you will be the first Aeger to join the Inquisition. Huh? What? Me? Join the Inquisition? Frankly speaking, I won't give you a chance to refuse. Gunpowder needs more hands than ever, and you will play a pivotal role as an Aeger. After that, maybe I could use a young secretary. Wait, hold on, you want me to join the Inquisition? But I'm not sure if I want... I know you don't. Many members of the Inquisition hold deeply rooted prejudices against the Aeger. I won't want you joining either. But don't you want to see it? The future that Iberia once promised to Granferro and to Tiago. Joining Inquisition will be a test. As an Aeger, you wouldn't be wrong to treat it as a trial by fire, or as a practice of enduring hardship. Don't get the wrong idea. I'll give it some thought. Then what about you, Don Irene? Your maestro? My status as an Inquisitor hasn't done me any favors in my relationship with the Abyssal Hunters, or even the Aeger, so I got rid of it. But abandoning the faith that's supporting me to this day, especially after the untimely demise of my maestro, has not been an easy decision. Please, let's not talk about this now. Maybe if we meet again someday. I'm sorry. It just... Irene looks at the sculpture in the plaza, a scaled-down version of the Eye of Iberia. In the chaos of battle, streets were torn up, houses were destroyed, and makeshift tents were erected. And the statue has always looked out over all of it. Even though our enemies were beyond the reach of the law, Iberia must banish this blasphemy. Victory will be ours. Transit, where are you? There you are. I owe you my gratitude, Frost. You helped Jordi as well as the hunters. Oh, oh, no wonder no Seaborn attacked the little man over the nest. So Jordi was leading them away with Jordi. So Snow was leading them away with... Frost, goddammit, what's with my brain? Frost was leading them away with her melody. Say no more, it was just like a little workout. Those disobedient little rascals aren't only ones who can change the direction of the tides. Next time, make sure you come cheer for us though. Sure. Alrighty, I'm gonna go catch up with Aya and the others then. Stepped out a second and they went and ghosted me. Alright, counts it. Since we came all this way, we can't just go back empty-handed. We can awaken whenever you're ready. I would say the same. Thank you very much. Maybe in time we'll really be able to form a working partnership. So, this is the truth that Brogan discovered. Perenmot and Leviathan. The connection between the two. If these massive creatures that disappeared from the ocean long ago yet continue to survive on land in this form, they're not the same, Gladia. Great Jan, Sargon, Sami, these places all face grave situations caused by Perenmots. But remember, the ocean is a catalyst of mutation, is both unique and irreplaceable. I'm fucking stupid. Even I cannot comprehend its principle or its trajectory. All I can see are the results and make deductions from that, and what I predict is a terrible, terrible future. Also, I'd mentioned Breogan discovered more than one truth, and as you said, if there is another abyssal hunter still alive, there's more than one Leviathan. The one we slew is but a small part of what the Aegir civilization concealed. Besides, the one you killed still lives on inside Skadi's body. Did my first case scenario come true? You made the right choice not to return to Aegir. Those islands is already done enough for us. You have your own work ahead of you. As for what comes next, we'll take that step ourselves. Rose Island has its responsibilities. Our most senior operators will ensure that the organization continues running. But I have my own responsibilities across all these countless years. Time and again I have tried to resolve the problems facing Aegir, but it is far removed from the land, unique and without precedent. We can't wait any longer. The ocean's problem is on the same scale as Virginia. If civilization is to continue, then we must overcome this calamity. Even as this world faces constant threats, the divisions grow and wars ignite without cease, just as the name Ship of Fools implies. Terra is certainly full of fools, both malicious and ignorant, but it is also full of saints who seek reason above madness and chaos. Now that you know the source of evolution, all our conjectures have been verified. Aegir cities are within reach, and even arrogant Iberia has emerged from its shell. Chief designers of warfare, let us begin. Oh, so it just starts. Oh! Calm down, Dociante. Where are we going? The terrible waves are coming. We will defeat them. We are the terrible waves. The terrible waves, as long as there is water in the ocean, a moon in the heavens, and wind in the sky, and waves will not abate. The enemy you see in your madness is truly too majestic. Go! I will not allow to see another ripple. Go! It's actually a good man. Is that the end? Jordi becomes an Inquisitor. Crossroads. It seems we have arrived at our end, gentlemen. For now, that is, because like obviously this story is gonna continue. But for now, I guess that's it. So I want, because I bought the set, I'm like gonna work my way towards these. Don't look at me. Gotta get to 60, 80, 140, 160, 220, 270. I can get that right quick. Gonna get that, then I'm gonna work towards this, then I'm gonna work towards everything in the shop, like slowly but surely. Quite sweet. It was quite a fun event. Like, Luna, are you still here by any chance? Did you manage to beat the stage? Did you like ace it? Like, you have stronger units than me. Don't make me embarrassed. Also, I was thinking about one thing. Let me check. Not store, come on. I'll need to do the dailies because these items are kind of valuable. Get all of these. Give me all of those. Sorry about that. Maybe get another nice tag, like it would be nice. Come on. Ah, shame. Okay. Defender, sure. How late is it? 12:46. Well, it's kind of too late for a meal. I'm kind of hungry though. There we go. Okay, I wanted to check that thing. Oh, just a skin. Where is it? It's like E0 max level. Where is it? Actually have a skin, let's go. Let's go, that's so fucking sick, I love it. I was thinking, because I'm not saving up for anything, maybe do like a 10 pull now. See if we get something. Give me all these, sweet. Doctor-san. Ugh. Who the fuck was that? That actually gave me goosebumps. Are you still speaking? Thank the Lord. Yeah, but that's basically it. I'm debating to do maybe like a 10 pull. Because I'm not going for skins or anything. How long is this still up? Ends November, so 6 days. 5 days. But the thing is, like, actually don't need... I don't need Skadi. Not Skadi, Spectre. Even though she's quite nice to have, but like the thing is, I don't need a specialist, I don't need a guard. I have both of those. Like, well, let me just look at my team. I kinda don't wanna rush it, cause like... well, this is basically the comp I'm using now. Now I even upgraded this healer. He's also quite strong now, he's an elemental healer, but now I have like a spare healer, which is kinda nice, like when cards hit damage. Like when like I don't need monster and I just need no more heals, I have a healer. Like that was my main problem before. Now I have like Schwartz, excuse me, I have 2 defenders, 2, like everything I basically need. So I kinda don't think I'm gonna work towards any more stuff. So I don't like how this is your default one, I use this one more. Save you by default. Yeah, basically, yeah. And for rush, like the next thing I wanna do is get either Schwartz to which could be a problem. Let's see, how many like archery tokens do I have? Oh, never mind. Like, do I have a medic that needs to get E2'd maybe? Huh? Why not? I could make that. Meanwhile, what else? Like caster? Caster would sounds nice. Caster would be good. Lava, get lava up. Why not? Need a spurter and you don't need a specialist. Okay. Oh wait. Oh wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, but I need 4 more of these. Did I make them? Actually, fucking can. Give me a second. Not building, I need upgrade. I need materials, right? Yeah. Okay. Confirm. Okay, I'm gonna have that. And I'm gonna get some money and I'm gonna have Saga up to E2. Yo, like this even will get me so fucking strong. I'll be able to do a lot of story. Skill duration, taking the outside my increase attack rate +1, tower attack % block enemy set. Additional attack and target +10. Okay, sweet. Clear mind, when HP falls below, gain physical dodge and rates 70%! And max HP every second. Wait once, that's more than good enough. That's gonna make her so viable. Okay, now got money, that's it. Like, I'm gonna leave it here. It was actually such a fun session. I enjoyed it way too much. So yeah, I need to rest my throat, and I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Like, tomorrow I guess I have a free day to do whatever I wanna. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be it. I'll see you next time. Bye bye!